memory competitions come in different forms. Some are on the computer, some you actually have physical material to memorize from. But whatever the competition, you need to start training like how that competition is going to be set up. So let's say you're trying to memorize a deck of cards and you're using the computer. So going through a deck of cards is pretty simple once you're on the computer, but it has a totally different feel than if you had a real deck of cards in your hand. And if the competition you're going to is to have a real deck of cards that you have to memorize from, then training in terms of getting a feel for a deck of cards on the computer is not going to help you at all, because here it's really hard to kind of get two cards stuck together. But going through a deck, it's really easy if you're not really focused or have a feel for how to handle cards. And so you really want to make sure that when you have a competition coming up, maybe it's a month away, you start changing from, maybe the computer to all physical, or from physical to all computer, because you really do want to match up however that competition is going to be set up, because it's going to make the biggest difference. If all you do is on the computer, but it's all physical, you're going to be pretty much in trouble, especially something like numbers. So here you have all the numbers, chunked nicely, and you only see the number that's, currently being memorized. But if you're going to a paper competition, well, guess what? You have a sheet of paper, or maybe sheets of paper that have the matrix on it. Okay, you have all the digits, and then you have to break up the numbers by yourself on whatever your system is, which is so much harder, and it's a completely different feel on how fast you're going, the flow that you get with your finger, compared to just pushing the button and moving on to the next number. And so it is a huge difference, and something that you do need to consider if you want to go to a memory competition. You have to figure out what format it's going to be in, and then as much as possible start training in that specific format. Because believe me, on the computer, going to physical material, completely different. It is horrible. Binary, I practice a lot of binary on the computer, which nicely chunks it out. On a piece of paper, it is murder, because binary, ones and zeros, it's so easy to flip something around once you have a whole page with a whole bunch of ones and zeros, and then you're trying to use your finger to help move you along. Very difficult. So just train like how the competition is going to be set up. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.